I'm going to tell you the secret to a great client event. Hey, this is Jordan, and I've been doing consistent client events for years now. And what I have found to be effective is to be able to create a system annually for all our events, right? So we do 4 events a year. And what I found is we do 45 days before the event is a marketing campaign to get people to the event or to connect with people. And then 45 days after the event, we have a marketing campaign to stay in communication, to thank them for coming or tell them that we miss them. And then right after that, 45 days, we go right into the next event, right? What this does is it creates a system where we're consistently reaching out to our database, right? Now, I'd love them to come to our events, but to be honest, it's not important that they do. On our more expensive events, I prefer them even not to come, right? Because the whole purpose of this is really for us to do 2 things. Number 1 is to reach out to our database consistently. You know, for people that are getting a lot of leads, it could be a little awkward to be like, you know, hey, I'm calling you again, just checking in, right? Having an event is an easy way to reach people out because you're calling them to invite them to something, right? It's a positive thing. Even if they're not gonna come, people just like to be invited to things, right? And so that's a really cool deal. Number 2 is it gives you an opportunity to actually meet people in person, right? Shake their hand, have a relationship, belly to belly, toe to toe, which is what real estate's all about, right? A couple of things about real estate events. What I've found to be successful, especially if you have a bigger database, is to do an event where they come to you, they get something like a ticket, right? Or a wristband or something, and then they go and do an activity, right? When I've done like a dinner, for example, for a lot of people, and you're the main realtor, then you are the entertainment, right? And what happens is you're running around the dinner, for example, and no one knows anybody, and you're lucky if they kind of connect, but a lot of the times, you know, they're waiting to talk to you because you're kind of the star of the show, and you kind of feel like you're not able to give anyone the attention that they deserve. When we do like a movie or Christmas trees or pumpkin patch, right? They come to us, we say, oh, it's so great to see you. We connect with them, and then they go to the pumpkin patch, and we're able to have a little bit of time with each person and connect in that way, right? It's just a lot more effective way of running a team. I would also make sure that when people are coming through that you have them fill out a form. Now, we use a Google form on an iPad, but you know, pen and paper always works, and you want obviously their name, their number, their email, their address. And what you're doing is you're just updating your database, right? Making sure they can stay on your emails and your calls and get your mail so that you can stay in front of them, because they're not buying right now, but they may be in the future. And more importantly than them buying is the people they know that they can refer you to, right? So that's how we do events. It's incredibly effective. Of course, your database is the people who are most likely to work with you. And it's the most inexpensive way of getting real estate leads, right? With the best return on investment. Yeah, I hope that's valuable to you, and look forward to hearing about your great events here in the near future.